All right, and you know, just twirl around and do a 360.
Oh, because that's a lot of rope.
That is a lot of rope.
If you must know, it's a ton of rope.
Just looking like Christmas. Damn, that is a lot of rope.
I told you.
At Winterfest, trying to get a badge, was standing in the wrong line. The tales of going to a con during the COVID crisis. Gotta have your vaccination or proof of test. Okay, so I guess one's for Saturday, one's for Sunday. Officially at Winterfest. I'm officially at Winterfest. This is my first time here. I've never heard of this con. And since MomoCon was canceled this year, this is the next best thing. Blerdography is at Winterfest, presented to you by MomoCon, as they say. My goal is obviously to shoot some cosplayers, and I'm supposed to have a couple of actual book shoots, but we'll see how that goes. We will definitely see how that goes.
You want to see Billy Webster?
I kind of want to do the content creator thing, but
There's another one at 7.
Content creator?
Yeah. Did you look at the schedule?
Nope, I'm literally just here. I haven't looked at the schedule. I'm also trying to like catch some Pokemans while I'm down here. I don't really get to play this and adventure out in the world, so why not? While we get the itinerary straightened. So let's do Winterfest.
Cosplay. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, you guys look so good.
That's actually a good thing. You are your own worst enemy when it comes to creating content. And that goes for anything. Like you could be making a YouTube video, you could be making a song, you could be making art. You're always gonna hate what you upload, regardless of how many positive remarks you see on like social media, however you decide to share it. So once you're comfortable with that and you accept that, then you can move on to the next step to your life. But you're always going to be a twit on camera. So I would not worry about that sort of thing.
Another just related thing to that, you can get 1,000 comments
saying you're something great, but your eyes are somehow going to magically turn to the one comment of 1001 that says, no, it sucks. And you're going to feverishly fixate on, like, why didn't this one person like it? Yeah. What did I do wrong? And then suddenly everything just kind of snowballs. Don't worry. Do not let that get to you. Yeah. Like, you have all of these positive, like, if your content's good and people let you know, you've got all those positive remarks for a reason. Don't let the one or two negative naysayers take you down. It's really easy for that to happen, given how we are as human beings. It's really easy for that. It's like, do not worry about that. It happens to everybody. Just keep going with the flow. Keep doing it. People like it, they keep doing it. That's as simple as it can get. Hey, what's up?
So I have a question about being a content creator and just focusing on YouTube. At the beginning of the panel, you said it took years for you to become a full-time content creator.
Yeah.
Is that the only outlet for content creators? Is there like other ways as a content creator you can try to make money?
Absolutely. But admittedly, I'm kind of a curmudgeon when it comes to this sort of thing because YouTube is all I know personally. It's my main bread and butter. But I know a lot of folks that try and get into like, it's not just like YouTube shorts, but like TikTok, that sort of thing. Because I guess people got the attention span of goldfish. And they only have time for like 5 or 10 second funny short videos. But there is a foundation in that though. And people make money on that kind of stuff. But the point is that there's a different platform out there for that sort of thing. If you don't want to spend the time making a 30-minute long documentary about the rise and fall of Camp Penders or some other thing, you can at least keep it small for the time being in a different platform that asks for a shorter video, see if it's your liking. And if not, you move on to the next thing. Assuming you're like, it's not like a life or death situation where it's like, I gotta do this now, otherwise I can't make ends meet by next month. No, you find the time to experiment to see if it works. And if it's to your liking.
The best time to experiment is to start if no one knows you yet.
Yes. Damn, that's depressing. You're a loser, right?
What do you think we did at the start? Mr. ABG had knocked up at the start.
That's cool. And you came to me. Okay, who else?
I never got a wristband.
So there's a secondary kiosk upstairs for the COVID testing station, and they'll give you a blue ribbon that says that you have a negative test.
Oh, okay.
Why it's not part of the process, I don't know, but there's 2 separate locations. You have a wristband? Yes, so that, yeah.
How you doing? I'm supposed to come here to get a blue wristband for negative test.
Your test is ready. Are you tested?
Well, I went somewhere else and got a test.
Show me.
Hold on. Right here.
LabLink. No, este no es otro. Francesco, ¿qué me está mostrando de otro laboratorio ahí? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Este es otro laboratorio.
I went and got a different test because they said we can do it 72 hours before.
72 hours working for you?
Yeah, this was Thursday.
Okay.
Marca la hora.
That's fine, okay?
All right, thank you.
Gracias.
focus. Hold on. Yeah, got a shiny. Going to evolve it for you on camera. I said evolve. There you go. Yes. Evolving. This is great content. You love this. What is this channel? Is this a Pokemon Go channel or a YouTube channel about cosplay photography? I'm at a con and haven't even taken a picture of not a single cosplayer yet. So this is my first time at Winterfest, and I guess my third con convention. No, this is my third post-COVID convention, and I've definitely noticed the effects of the pandemic on the crowds. I don't see that as a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. You can come to these places and they're not so packed and crowded. You know, because usually MomoCon is crowded, AWA is always crowded, DragonCon is especially overcrowded. But this year, these cons have been, I don't want to say diminished, but it's still been a sizable crowd, but you can walk around. You have breathing room. You don't have to be bumped, you know, packed in like a sardine can, you know, so it's a little breath of fresh air. Also sucks going to a con broke. That's a bad thing, going to a con broke and you're in the dealer's room and there's so much stuff you want to buy, but you can't.
What's up, you guys? It's Cosplay Avery back here again. But this time I'm at MomoCon Winterfest, and today I'm Green Goblin. So if you guys see the new Spider-Man movie, you know Green Goblin made his appearance.
Did you see it?
Yes, I seen it.
How did you like his performance, Willem Dafoe?
I can't say because of spoilers for people who haven't watched it, but you know, it's good. You should definitely watch it. It's like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you definitely have to watch it.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, you know, check out the full fit, you know, got the helmet.
Are you working for Blerdcon?
Huh?
Are you working for Blerdcon?
Yeah, so Beltline Cosplay is partnering up with Beltcon just to help support, you know, so you guys should definitely go check them out. So check out Beltline Cosplay on Instagram at Beltline Cosplay, and also check out Blerdcon on Instagram. So yeah, make sure to go check them out. So yeah, they got some amazing stuff, so definitely.
So this is I guess the end of day one. I don't know if I'm coming back tomorrow, but Winterfest by MomoCon, it's another con in Atlanta. You should try it out. Now we go. Just content creation in general, but that was one of the questions someone brought up. Because it's an issue I have, like I'm still new to YouTube and everything, and even now I'm just getting B-roll. I'm like, I feel so weird doing this.
What's your like Instagram, YouTube, something?
It's Blerdography.
Is that YouTube?
Yes.
BLERDOGRAPHY?
Yes. So I do cosplay photography, and I like doing interviews with cosplayers of color and just geeks of color in general, and just get to tell their story. You should. It's like nobody's really doing it except me. And I'm meeting a lot of interesting people, getting a lot of interesting stories about being a black geek especially. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. You can just start off by introducing yourself and telling where people can find you on social media.
Like my Instagram?
Yeah.
My Instagram is PokeMaryWolf1, P-O-K-E-M-A-R-I Wolf1.
Okay.
I'm an Atlanta-based cosplayer. Been cosplaying since 2014 on and off, so yeah.
What are some of the characters you cosplay as?
William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's, Kenny McCormick, I think Luca Balsa from IDV, and I think that's really it. Yeah.
Okay. Is this I'm assuming this is your first time coming to Winterfest?
Yes, my first time coming to Winterfest. I've been going, like I said, convention since 2014.
Okay. How did you like it?
Winterfest was so much fun. I swear, it was so much fun. I needed this after all that we went through. Yeah,
right.
I needed this.
Right. So what did you get into today at Winterfest?
Had fun at the games, which was actually pretty nice. Had fun at the games, entered the costume contest. Didn't win, but I still entered, which was fun. I love seeing people's cosplays.
Okay.
Like, so meticulous with the details.
What has been your favorite cosplay you've cosplayed so far?
My favorite cosplay that I've cosplayed so far is Purple Guy, because you can never go with a child murderer. Like, really. Like, it's the man behind the slaughter. Yep.
Okay. And I think that was all for questions. Is there anything else you want to say or add or anything?
If you hate on people of color cosplayers, I'm coming for your kneecaps. Hey.
A few questions.
Yeah.
All right. So why Sub-Zero? Why cosplay Sub-Zero?
Well, it is winter time, and who's the king of winter?
Okay. How many other Mortal Kombat cosplays do you have?
Oh man, I have at least 5 versions of Sub-Zero, 2 versions of Scorpion, Johnny Cage, and I'm working on Raiden.
Okay. And how are you enjoying Winterfest so far?
It's been actually a fun time. It's not as big as normal cons, but when you have a con this small, it's also very intimate with all your friends and everything around.
All right, cool. All right, appreciate it.
Day 2 of Winterfest. Had to get some food first. Dumplings this time. Sorry, I was hungry. I had to eat. Couldn't even think straight. Couldn't even figure out what I was gonna do until I had some food. So here I am, eating. It's day 2 of Winterfest, and I don't really have a plan. So I'm gonna just walk around and see what I get into, who I run into, and see if I can get some more interviews with people at con. Just ran into Sub-Zero, so I'm gonna go find him again and pick his brain. And then I'll just continue to walk around, see what Winterfest has to offer. But moral of this story is don't ever go to a con broke. It is not fun. This is disturbing. I just found a piece of plastic in my food that I'm eating. Just plastic in my food. I can't believe it.
Hi, are we done for dumplings?
No. I have an issue.
Okay.
Yes. So there's plastic in this?
Yep.
I'm sorry? There's a piece of plastic in my food.
Oh. Do you want another one? Or do you want your money back?
Is there a way I can get my money back?
I have to get someone to give you a refund.
Yeah, because I was just eating and just felt something hard in my mouth and I spit out a piece of plastic.
My apology, I'm sorry. Let me, Hey, Horace, and I need to refund a customer real quick. Yeah, he, can you stick around a little bit? Because he actually has to authorize it from the system.
Okay. But yeah, that was so weird, having plastic in my food like that. But at least I was able to get it refunded. Now let's just see what else we can go get into.
I'm Lala. I'm with Beltline Cosplay. My cosplay is Holiday Harley. I love her. She's my go-to. And the bitch is Psycho.
Oh my god, that's nice. That's so nice.
Thank you. And don't forget my babe, Puddin'. I still love you.
Okay. How long have you been a cosplayer?
I've been a cosplayer basically before I knew what cosplay was, because I've been always into dressing up as a kid for Halloween. I discovered cosplay through Dragon Con. I just stumbled upon Dragon Con one day. I saw wizards, superheroes, and I was like, what is this? And they said this is every year. So I've been going now for about 10 years, but I didn't go last year. But we will be there 2022. Follow us at Beltline Cosplay.
Hey fellas, my name's TJ. I'm on Instagram as TJ5 Cosplay. This is my Spider-Verse Spider-Man Noir. And it's been a cosplay I've been putting off for a little too long, but now that I've gotten it together, I'm pretty proud. This is a new pair of goggles, because the goggles that came with the face shell, I couldn't see jack through it, you know? So it took me a little while, pretty expensive, but I'm honestly pretty proud of it. I'm a big guy, so the vest is a little tight, but you know, we roll with it.
All right.
And of course, the crown jewel, the Rubik's Cube.
How long have you been cosplaying?
I have been cosplaying for about 5 years now.
Okay. And how are you enjoying the con so far?
I'm enjoying it. It's good to come back after so long. It's nice and chill, just the way I like it. So, I got no complaints so far.
Alright, which version of Robin are you doing?
Oh, I'm actually Tim Drake Robin.
Okay.
So, you know.
Wait, old school Tim Drake or new school Tim Drake?
I think new school, like this is Young Justice like design. So I'm going with like Young Justice.
Okay. Alright, show it off. Let's do a 360.
Yeah.
Pop the hood up.
Oh yeah.
That's dope. I like that. That's dope.
My gloves is actually over there, so I was like, ugh.
I am Stephanie, aka the Lady Cabaret, here at Winterfest, and I am Christmas Poison Ivy. I kind of got into cosplay maybe about, I'm gonna say maybe 2 or 3 years ago. My first major cosplay would be my Wild West Wonder Woman, which to this day is still my favorite cosplay. And I kind of got into cosplay because I like the thought of combining cosplay and fashion. So something like this, I kind of feel like, yes, it's a cosplay, but at the same time, if I wanted to do something cool and boudoir, look at how I sparkle.
What made you do the combination Christmas Poison Ivy cosplay this year?
It kind of started out, it really started out with, wanted to take my bodysuit for a test run, since this will be part of a different cosplay later on. And I was talking to a creator named King Kitsu, and I saw that she had like these really, really awesome robes. So I had her make one for me. And then when I actually saw it in person, I'm like, man, that is like a Mother Christmas vibe. That's like a super Christmassy vibe. I wonder what I can do with it. So I started looking up Father Christmas pictures and everything, and kind of noticed that there was a wreath. So I went, grabbed a wreath, tossed this on along with this, and voila, Christmas Poison Ivy.
Okay. And you said your Wonder Woman cosplay was your most favorite cosplay. Tell me about how that came about.
That one, I was actually walking around in the dealer's room and kind of saw a saloon girl looking skirt and was like, huh, that's kind of interesting. And funny enough, my husband was actually the one that was like, huh, that could be like a Wild West kind of thing. So just kind of took a look at it, saw kind of what it was made of, figured out what the top would look like, and then I bought a hat from Blonde Swan along with some boots that I had a friend of mine paint, and there came that costume. It actually came together a lot better than I expected.
Okay. What do you love about cosplaying the most?
I love the creativity of it, mainly because you can do so many crossovers, and again, if you really want to, you can make it fashionable. You can make it to where it's everyday fashion and no one's gonna look at you like, what the fudge are you wearing?
Okay. How often do you attend cons?
Whenever my schedule permits. I know Dragon Con is normally my staple. I make it to MomoCon every now and then. Those are my two main cons. I would absolutely love to go to an out-of-town con. Like, I would love to go to Colossal Con, because what's better than the thought of a con at a water park?
Right. Good point. Good point. What else I was gonna ask? Do you feel as an African American woman that you are limited as to what you can cosplay as?
Absolutely not. Fudge whoever says that I can't cosplay something. At the end of the day, it's my creation and you put no effort into it. So I really could give two craps about what anybody says as to what I can and can't cosplay.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about your cosplay experience, both the positive and negative sides of it?
I surprisingly haven't really had any negative issues, with the exception of my own costume malfunctions. There hasn't really been any negative feedback. Everyone that's seen a costume that I've made or worn, it's been a lot of, oh my goodness, that looks amazing, or oh wow, that's so cool. I surprisingly have not had any negative experiences yet.
Okay. Is there something that you want to cosplay but you haven't yet?
Ooh, that's there are several things. I'm actually in the works of Vegas Showgirl Venus that I just did the design for. And another thing that I really would love to cosplay is, wow, and it left me just that quickly. We'll stick with the Showgirl Venus for now.
Okay.
But actually, I take that back. There's actually a carnival version of Sailor Cosmos. I would love to do like a carnival version costume of that.
That would be so dope.
Oh yeah.
That would be dope. So my last question for you, and this is going to be a little in depth. I've noticed a common theme across your cosplays. I've known you for a couple of years now. You like to take a basic concept like Wonder Woman, like a Sailor Scout, and just take something from our reality and make it fashionable. Is that I want to say your signature with your cosplay is like you take something simple and then just Stephanie it to death, and it comes out like, look at you, you look like Christmas right now. Like, I want to take you home and put you on top of my little tree.
That actually is the plan. That I actually would love to pursue it further and possibly make it into a fashion line, like where I can do a Sailor Venus shoe and no one's going to question that it's weird, because at the end of the day you can put it with a regular outfit and it still be absolutely gorgeous.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add? I do have another question. What does it feel like being in a geek marriage? You and your husbands are both huge geeks. Every time I'm around y'all out-geek each other, y'all out-geek me. What is that type of relationship like?
It is awesome. I can definitely say my husband encourages encourages me to go all out with my geekiness, especially when it comes to my costumes. Like if I'm like, hey, I'm trying to think of an idea or something like that. My husband actually introduced me to an artist that could do my character designs, because I'm one of those people where I can see it in my head, but I'm terrible at drawing. So it helps when you're able to talk to an artist who can kind of sketch out everything that you're telling them. And again, being in a nerd marriage like this, I love it. I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world.
Okay. Anything extra you want to add?
Not off the top of my head. Can't wait to be extra kawaii weeaboo nerd when we get to Japan. Yep, I'm gonna be that weeaboo nerd, kimono in the city and everything.
Okay. All right, and where can people find you on social media?
I am at Lady Cabaret, and that's LadyCabarei on Instagram.
All right, cool.
Okay, so Beltline Cosplay, meet my people. We got Lala, we got Wesley, and we got Lavelle, and myself, Marie. Beltline Cosplay started a year ago on the Beltline of Atlanta. It literally was 3 of us, and then it expanded tremendously. Literally because, unfortunately, COVID took over and DragonCon was canceled. And so therefore we were like, all right, let's make our own con, let's make our own fun, let's have cosplays pulled together. And so Beltline Cosplay kind of grew organically. Pretty much I started it with 3 people, and then more people were like, hey, can I join in? And and that's kind of pretty much how it developed. We formed like really beautiful friendships. One person at a time, like Lala, Wesley, Lavelle, all came in and they were just like, yo, I'm looking for this. I was looking for this tribe. I was looking for this like home feeling, like I can be myself and dress up into what I feel like and like kick doors open with my fellow people. And that's kind of like what Beltline Cosplay embodies. And I didn't expect that to be the embodiment that it was going to become, but I always, as a human being for myself, wanted that, to create that for each person that was in my life. So, with that being said, like, BlerdCon hit us up and was like, yo, I was looking for people that meet up. And, you know, there's a lot of Instagram and Facebook connections that, you know, feature cosplayers, but they don't see people that actually meet up. And then they found us and they were like, yo, can we link up and like meet up with you guys in Atlanta? And I was like, yeah. And so then, you know.
So I found Beltline Cosplay from one of my homeboys. They would go around and do, they would go around the Beltline and do cosplays, and I saw that because I just got into cosplay and I loved it. So I hit them up and finally got into it, and then from there we started doing promos for Topo Chico, Adult Swim, and they'll have us at Afro Punk. So we started doing more and more like this because, as she said, it's very hard to find a group of cosplayers, especially PLC cosplayers, to be able to accentuate the characters that we have in our society that a lot of people know about. So it was a great opportunity to have her and the rest of them to say, hey, we have a platform that you can show these characters in.
So my name is Wesley. My YouTube channel is The Dog Avenger. And my first time when I met Laurie and everyone, it was new, so I recorded the whole session. And it was cool just to see like different cosplayers just meet up, take some funny videos, just have fun with each other. And I'm like kind of the social media person because I just make videos for us just to promote us. And that's
and he's really good.
Oh yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah, what is everybody's job here? Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh yeah.
Lala, what do you?
I'm a mom, and I dedicate my life to being fabulous.
Wes.
So I'm like the social media technician. Yeah, let me say that.
Yeah, so in my personal life, I work in IT on the business side, but then on my side life, I'm doing cosplay and everything else that I can do that's creative.
Hi, I'm Lavelle, also go by Blerdography on Instagram. I do stunts and acting, and I like to incorporate that into the cosplay.
All right, so let me ask you a very important question. Do you need a photographer in your group?
Yes, you can always use another photographer.
Oh yeah, always welcome.
All right. a specific cosplay photographer?
So we do have a couple of photographers that have introduced themselves to us, that we've worked with, that we do enjoy, but we're never not open. So we're always open to new photographers who are open to like shooting us.
It's an open channel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely open.
Use your skills.
Yeah, get some content, meet some cool people.
Point, aim, shoot, capture, make us immortal.
Yeah.
There we go.
The vibe is open. For real.
All right, great. Thank you.
Avery just popped up.
Avery just popped up.
There we got Avery over here.
Avery the man, that's Mr. Congeniality.
Oh yeah.
Right?
We got Mr. Avery.
But yeah, man, thanks. We're with BlerdCon. We are Beltline Cosplay. And thank you for having us on your channel, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm pretty much out of comics. I do have some posters and prints. My name is William Satterwhite. I'm the creator of Stealth.
Oh, okay.
That was my original comic. Did it as a webcomic. The webcomic is still available for free on stealthcomic.com. That is also my main website. This is my newest project, Columbia. I have an ASCAN preview book for it. It is completely free. I asked for a donation of $1 to offset printing, but it is free. That is just a request, but you can take it for free. So this is
Gold coin, $1.
Wow.
Hey, I took the train here, so they give you cash back in gold coins.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen this before.
Oh, okay.
Well, wow. And this is a anthology book that I also have a pleasure of being in. So, okay. This is Bosie Copeland. This is his exclusive Stealth cosplay. Stealth is a character created by myself, William Satterwhite, at stealthcomic.com. Mr. Copeland is a longtime friend and associate who's been coming out to cons, and I was honored that he decided to make Stealth one of his, I think is this your first? Not my first. Yeah, one of his very first cosplays.
All right, great. Okay. All right, great. Thank you. I got it. There we go. Oh, it still sucks. There we go.
I still gotta touch up some of that paint when I get home, but you loved it.
That's dope. I'm glad you was able to get that.
You love the mask, you love the cosplay. I'm probably gonna be on the social media, so I'll share that if I find that out.
Okay.
No. What was I doing in the meantime?
That's when you was downstairs and we first ran into each other.
All right. I was flirting, really heavy. Failed completely. Flop. Yeah, I got that one-on-one time. It was fun. It was a pretty fun con. I had fun.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
I like everybody's winter Christmas-inspired cosplay.
Oh, this did have a Christmas-inspired piece, but the Santa hat lost his the fur fell off and the tail was missing, so.
Cause that would have been dope. That would have looked dope.
Oh, Santa Zero, yeah, that would have been great. I did it for TikTok. I haven't done it in real life yet, though. Well, this version of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and head out. It was nice seeing you. All
right.
Appreciate
it. So, second last day at Winterfest, and ran into some people, got some interviews, and yeah, I think it was good. Can't wait to put this together. Still mad about that plastic in my food though. MomoCon.
You've been my bestest buddy since college, so of course I'm going to tell everyone you need to go to Blerdography, you need to like, subscribe, and make sure you watch. Most importantly, make sure you watch. We need to get some monetization here. Just saying.
Because I'm broke.